Greetings, Pirate Council. May our tall tales please you. When last we left our heroes, they defeated and killed the hag Endlin Moongrave, aka the Bitter End, using a clever eclipse to bring about the prophecy of her doom, as well as a clever play showing her demise to catch her off guard, whilst Pauly struck her to the ground, and the party was able to defeat her mannequins and her stolen shadows. And from there, they sort of ransacked the theatre that was Motherhorn, and found a belfry, a hidden away belfry with a cryptic phrase that what could it mean? It says, "Toll the bell within this spire to journey to your heart's desire." And they all hit level 10, which we're very excited about. Well, they will do as soon as they can make it to Heart's Desire. If they can figure out how to get there, they're going to hit level 10. If they spend this entire session fucking around and not getting there, I'm going to take that level away. You better believe it.
All right, guys, let's hustle. Done.
So where do we find... Oh, thank you very much for the happy birthday, Space Hawks. I got a very cool gift, which actually I'll just show it now.
Or you could even just can you put it up on the Foundry? Like an image, like you do with the thingo?
That'd be the smart way to do it, Timmy. Sounds like a very intelligent way to do it.
Everybody get ready to look.
Let's create a journal entry of party.
I'll make some tunes while we wait. Ba-doop-a-doop-a-doo.
Doopy doop.
I don't know why you didn't go for the Jeopardy music, thinking music.
Thinking music. Oh no, do some elevator doopy doos.
Yeah.
Did I party hardy? I did party hardy, and I partied very, very responsibly. So much so that this is going to be a very smooth, 100% brain functionality session.
It's already off to a great start.
It's already off to a great start.
That sentence.
Here we go. Did that come up?
Yeah. Beautiful.
Love
It looks so good.
Yes. I love it. Go team.
100%. All right. So the party are in the Motherhorn. I remember there was some discussion about how you wanted to vacate this place. I kind of gave you a lot of the... we did a quick sort of run through of some of the stash items that you found as you were kind of canvassing the place. You broke into Enderlin's room. And I heard there was talk of possible gunpowder and or explosions on your way out.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
We have to rescue that person that was stuck in the jail too.
Yep. Let's go let that person out. Yeah.
Pauly's as you guys are saying that, he's wicking the match, going
What do you mean?
Right now?
On our way out.
We will
let us leave first, and then we can do it.
Just give us 5 minutes.
Pauly just stamps on the already lit fuse.
But also, Pauly, wouldn't it be the union that we were sort of starting to set up down in the we don't know if those people want to leave. They might want to create their own thing here.
Good point. All right, fine. We won't blow this place up.
I'm just saying. Just check with them first.
Pauly
just do a
mutters
quick
to
check.
himself, "They'll never let me have any fun. What's the point of being captain if they won't let you blow things up?"
I'm not saying no.
Won't let you kill everybody. Won't let you steal all the things.
What's even the point of being a pirate if you can't murder and blow things up?
By the way, I took 5 of those bottled lightnings as well. There was 30
as well.
30.
Yeah.
Then just take all of them. Oh, okay, I'll put the other 20 in my. I'll put the other 20 in my bag then.
Yep.
And then I can dole them out accordingly in my
Yeah, it's like,
bag
I don't
of
have a bag.
holding.
Yeah.
Vial of lightning.
No,
I
you
like
won't.
to think that Yama
It's-
has like a bum bag.
Get like dimensional bags.
Did we?
No,
Some of you did.
No, I did. I definitely did. Yeah.
the captain has
didn't.
the one for sure. No, I
Maybe
didn't
it's
know
just
one.
Captain and Sorn.
I have a dad level bum bag.
I have a hoarding problem, so I needed one.
That's right.
Oh my god. Fucking hell.
All right, so yeah, you we sort of hand wave some of this. You go back to the prisons, sort of deal with the guards
fall in
there.
the face of chaos, but not this one.
Ah, thank you very
Not
much. We
today.
got another person. Josh subscribed, which means we get inspiration add. Look at that, you've got 3 inspirations ready to go. You're able to deal with sort of the robots are no longer kind of functional without Endelin there to deal with them. And there is Glister, and Glister is in the prison. You're able to return her sun mask to her and kind of let her out of the prison. And she essentially just makes her way out to the front gate. She's like, okay, I gotta try and find my sibling and get home. And waiting out the front, actually, of Motherhorn is her twin sister and a little dandelion.
A flower?
Yep.
A sentient flower?
Does it
Yeah.
have a face and a hat?
It doesn't have a face, but it does have like a little bee that is buzzing around it, and it's got a little sword.
No, it has a sword.
Oh, okay. I love it.
Yeah, me too.
That's cute.
So Glister kind of heads out there, and her and her sister embrace, and the little bee buzzes around, looking all happy, and Gleam introduces her sister to Amador, which is the flower that's been helping her through Yon, and they were just coming here to attack the place and try and break her out.
No, that's so cute. Stop it.
That's adorable. I mean, I think we're just like, oh, the hag's dead. Don't worry about it.
Yeah.
We got it. Do we know how we're getting to the castle? Or is that where we're going to the castle next? Yeah.
We had a way through. There was like a gong or something in her study or bedroom. But I do think we should blow up Bavlorna, who's in the prison still.
Sure. Hey, Captain. Did you hear that?
Yeah, do you want to maybe take care of Bavlorna, who's in the prison with your explosives?
Don't threaten me with a good time.
Maybe keep it a little bit localized.
Pauly is shaking, visibly excited for the fact that there's something up in here.
Do we need to kill her? Like, just a question. Do we need to kill?
You mean, look, yes.
Like, is that part of what we're doing?
No. We're just doing it because we can.
Well, that's actually a very good question. Maybe she would actually help us in the battle against.
Well,
Only to turn on us in the crux of it. I'm not trusting Hag.
Yeah,
I mean,
but
we could
maybe
ask her.
him to thank us for getting rid of this hag.
And Bavlorna clearly didn't get along with this one.
I mean, he said he was going to handle Bavlorna, but I mean, maybe she's not even there.
Oh, well, yeah,
Let's go
go check, and maybe I can sweet talk her into joining our side.
Yama, you absolutely could, yes.
When you go visit the prisons to rescue Gleam, Bavlorna is still in the prison, and she's sort of eyeing you all warily as you enter. Sort of a scowl on her toad-like face. You can definitely tell she's not happy about something.
What's wrong, Bavlorna?
Are you missing your sister?
She says, I know you killed my sister. You murderers. I put a curse on all of you. Our mother will seek revenge. Release me this moment, and I will let your deaths be quick and painless.
Why would we release you when you just threatened us? Like, come on, and lead with that first.
Yeah, I'm sorry, but it's a no from me.
Leave me in here or kill me at your own peril. Your deaths will be agonizing.
I mean, we just leave you in there and...
The nightmare plane she sends you to will seem like paradise when you're done.
Pauly, like, while she's having this whole thing, is just like, stuffing some dynamite sticks, like, just in between the bars. It's like, oh, yeah,
Just
yeah,
pushing
sure. Like, literally, it's like 1, 2.
You're like 1, 2, and then you're like, good. And then you add 5 more.
I mean, we could just leave her. I don't think the does she want to help thing is gonna...
I don't think
that's gonna happen. Yeah.
I did kind of semi-forget that we killed her sister.
Both her sisters, actually.
Let's go.
Alright, Pauly's gonna keep... honestly, he will absolutely use the gunpowder he was planning to use to blow the whole place up, and use, like a quarter of it, around the jail gate. It's gonna look like some Acme shit, like the, Wile E. Coyote's just placed, like, a heap of, dynamite and gunpowder barrels next to the thing.
Yep.
Cool.
Yeah.
Alright, so you lay a trail of gunpowder. There's still you have to be somewhat careful because there's still sort of electrical sparks and things like that. The lightning rods are still functional, of course. But you're able to lay out sort of explosives and gunpowder. Where are you getting this gunpowder from? Do you just have some?
I do have some, yeah.
Okay, perfect. Yeah, that's fine. I trust that. It makes sense. And you leave this trail to the belfry of where you found the big sort of 50-pound silver bell attached to a 20-foot long rope that sort of hangs through this false ceiling. And yeah, in Elvish it says to toll the bell within this spire to journey to your heart's desire.
Perfect.
Are we heading straight there?
We need to
everybody
rest, right?
Yeah, I just wanted to check how
we have had a long rest, right?
We have.
Have you?
No,
we haven't.
We haven't
Not
said
yet.
anything.
Oh, okay.
Us, the PCs, have had a long rest.
Yeah,
It's been a week.
the players have had a long rest. Do you want to spend 8 hours in this place?
Not
Yes.
particularly. We
I don't
can
know if
spend
we
8
do.
hours with the union.
Sorn's sore.
downstairs.
Yeah, let's go hang out with the union, and we're gonna
Yeah.
help them unionize for a bit, and then give
Okay.
them
Yeah, we'll chat with them, unionize, and they can watch our backs while we sleep.
Yep. All right, you head down to the sort of props department area, and all the goblins that were down there, their tools down. They're not doing any more costume work. One of the actors is down there going like, "Oh, but I really need this thing sewn up," and they're like, "No, sorry, like we're not doing any work until we get our demands heard."
They're on strike.
They're on strike. And over the next sort of 8 hours, as you guys kind of get a bit of rest, you form. Pauly, you've kind of, what kind of speech do you give them to get them to unionize? And do you let them know you're about to blow off the top of this building?
Oh yeah, absolutely. This will spark the fires of their revolution. Give it the proper send-off it deserves, and explain to them the power that the worker has, and that now their terrible management has been removed, and they can decide their own fate, and they can make sure that next time when someone decides to make them work for pennies, they'll realize they're fucking. And just give them the really big rousing speech. Do you want me to roll something for that?
Yeah, give me like a persuasion check.
23.
Nice.
Yeah, you're pretty confident that they're all on board. They're all loving the sound of this. They start like sewing slogans into like the big canvases they had for making props and stuff.
Love
they
it.
start sewing slogans into their,
Actually, I got this.
fair pay, fair goblins. Union till I die. Yep. Yeah.
I love it.
One of the sort of magical goblins, like even puts in there and afterwards, like because he's a bit of a necromancer. Cool. All right, so you have a long rest. You can all hit that long rest button. You get healed up.
Can
Feel
you
refreshed.
Can you do it for Sorn? Just because we obviously can't.
I'll give it a shot.
Potentially.
Also, to make your lives more difficult and my life easier, I was contemplating having Sorn just trapped in the Nightmare Realm as you guys enter into this Nightmare's castle. So you know what? I'm not going to heal Sorn up. If he's not here, you don't have him.
Okay. Well, sorry, we've got 30 bottles of lightning. I'm sure it'll be fine.
That's kind of like having a Sorn, isn't it?
That's so
Absolutely, it
funny.
is.
30 bottles of lightning and a Sorn are kind of the same.
It's the equivalent. Love it.
All right, cool. So you've set up the gunpowder trail. You've got small explosives, sort of key locations at the top of the thing, so that the actual theater itself shouldn't be damaged, but the upper levels, Enderlin's room, prison cell, etc., the tools of oppression will be blown to bits. What do you do?
I guess we go, right? Might as well.
Smash
Literally, like, so
bell.
someone ring the bell, we'll all hold hands, and then as that last bell tolls, I'm just gonna go
Bang.
and just, yep.
Okay.
Light
Just
up.
very quickly before we go, I do ask the little dude that's been hanging out with me. I forgot his name. The
Briganook?
Briganook. I do ask him do you want to come with? What do you want to do? I would like you to come with me, but don't want to force you to.
Actually, is Dwarfy coming with us too? We
Oh yeah, the dwarf's coming with you, and Lot is coming with you.
Good, because I love that dwarf.
Why don't you give me a persuasion check, Karu, to see if
Can I assist?
the
Yeah,
Briganook...
can we give him some of our snacks from our pockets or something?
Oh.
Yeah,
Okay.
I'm gonna explain the benefits of joining the crew.
And
So-
I'm going to give him a root.
Oh, wow, Yama!
No,
Give him-
wait. I literally have a plant root in my bag. I didn't mean to. Fuck.
So let's roll with advantage.
Yeah. To convince Golmo, the unarmed Briganook.
Oh god.
11.
I mean, look at the other one. The other one was a 0 because I rolled a 1, and I have a minus. So
I'm just going to roll a flat up d20 here to see how. So he's going to roll under this 11.
yeah.
Yeah, he's keen.
Yay!
Hell yeah!
My little haste buddy.
So he's just sort of gives you the thumbs up, and him and his little lantern. He's sort of put his little lantern in your pocket, and he's kind of snuggled up in there as well.
Hell yeah!
I like to think because he's fast moving, he vibrates a little.
Yeah.
So it's just Alright, I'm good. If we want to do what we were saying, where we light the dynamite and leave.
Yeah, absolutely.
Make a break for it.
Cool.
Yeah.
So you light the match, light the ignition, ring the bell, ding, 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 ding. Give me perception checks.
Woohoo! What's my advantage for?
Oh, natty 20, 28.
I got
Can
dirty
I-
20.
Can I sniff the air?
No,
Nice.
this is definitely not sniff related.
A 10.
Well, you smell the air. You don't really smell anything change. You just smell that tangy lightning smell in the air. You know, the sort of taste of electricity. Pauly, you spot straight away, probably because it's so relevant to you as well, that as soon as you rang that bell, three giant cranes appear on the horizon and are heading towards you. And at the speed they're coming, and Yama, you see this sort of a moment later. At the speed they're coming, it's going to take them probably like 20 minutes to reach the tower.
Are they? Oh no!
Pauly dives to the thingo.
Give me a deck save.
Yep.
You should be good at this.
22.
Okay, yeah. You get it just in time. You rush forward and kind of able to create a part. You pull the sword out and you make a bit of a gap in the gunpowder.
Yep.
And it kind of fizzles out. And then there's a sort of an awkward 18 minutes as you wait and have to put the gunpowder out again.
I love that.
And then the giant cranes appear and sort of each of those three birds patiently rest on kind of the edge of this tower for you to get on their backs.
Yeah,
Cool.
I like to think that not a word is said between any of us.
Yep. During that time, nothing.
Like we gave like a rousing speech to the Union, like just before I lit the gunpowder, and then
Yeah.
like we say
The
nothing
spark
to
of
them.
revolution, and then oh shit!
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's like when the bad guy's waiting for the elevator door or something to close.
Yeah, that's it. Just 20 minutes of it.
Cool. So you jump on. The plumage is very soft, very comforting, and they whisk you away through the air.
Can I shoot the gunpowder?
On the way? Yeah, sure.
Yeah. Yep.
Awesome, dramatic.
Yep. Do we like do an attack roll?
No, I'm happy for it just to be. You plan this well enough that you're able to fire with one of your explosive pistols and it lights, and then we see as the audience these three figures on these giant cranes, just as like part of the there's sort of a lightning strike. It's all dark for a moment, and then there's an explosion within the side of the castle, and just a chunk of it goes tearing off into the night. Now, did any of you... This is so long ago that I can't remember. Did any of you ride the dragonflies at the Witchlight Carnival?
Dragonflies? I don't.
I think
No.
I did.
I
think
didn't.
I
didn't.
know you all did the swan boat, and I know Karu and Yama did the bubbles.
We definitely didn't do any more flying things because Yama did not have a good time.
Okay,
Yeah.
but Pauly might have.
Yeah, I think I
At
did
one
do the
point,
dragonflies.
Pauly and Sorn went off by themselves
Mm.
for rides. So.
Because
That
we
sounds
did that.
right.
We did that white ride that gave us nightmares, and then also the dragonflies. I'm pretty sure.
Okay. So as you land, so that they whisk your way through the air, and you start coming. You start leaving. It's almost like getting to sunrise because it's like dark and nighttime here. But as you start traveling, it's almost as if the sun is about to come up, but you realize it's actually just based on where you're going, not the sun actually coming up. You start moving to a more kind of twilight kind of area. Or an area where the where the area is twilight, I guess. When the cranes land, they land in an area that looks a little like this.
Yama is in a sweat.
Yeah, how does Yama hold up?
I think he is like eyes shut, and I think he's more like prone on the bird, and he's like clutching, like it's probably very uncomfortable for the bird. He's like latched on.
Holding on for dear life.
I like to think if he ever like dares to like open his eyes, you just hear Karu going, "Look, Yama, no hands," and he's just like roller
Hanging off
coastering.
on one, hanging off with one tentacle.
And
Yeah,
somehow
so-
crawled up to like the head of the bird and is like hanging upside down, kind of
Doing
thing.
like handstands or something, and Yama's
Yeah.
just like
So a twilight palace emerges, dreamlike from the clouds. A great marble tower ringed by delicate spires casts its shadow over the rooftops below. Another tower teeters nearby, torn from its foundations and held aloft by a coiled beanstalk. Monstrous vines cling to the palace walls and choke the promontory of rock on which it perches. As the cranes come in and land and drop you sort of in just outside the front gate where the front wall is, you can see in sort of the bottom right of that picture I just showed you. And you all kind of climb off. I assume Yama, you're a bit like, like you haven't got your sea legs kind of thing, just sort of almost topple out of the saddle, out of the back of this thing.
Yeah.
Pauly, one of the cranes reaches around with its beak, pulls out a feather, and gives it to you.
Oh, cool. I'll bow and thank it.
So you get a feel for this. You can feel that there's magic in this. It's probably not super useful for you, but it is it allows you to cast Featherfall with no components required, and it will be able to be used once.
Cool. Hey, maybe there's a chance where I fall out of the sky. Thank you.
It kind of bows back to you,
Actually,
and then
yeah.
with big beating of its wings, they take off into the air again.
Cool. Thank you. I'll put that in my stuff.
Bird recognized bird.
That's it.
All right, where are we?
Well, this music's cool.
As you're standing around, hundreds of birds burst from the canopy of the ancient forest below you and scatter in all directions. And I'll give you a look at, I guess, where we are on the overall map, because we haven't looked at the overall map in a little while. Come so far. Let me remove you all from there. Got Karu, Pauly, and Yama. All at the Palace of Heart's Desire.
Ooh.
Very
Did
cool.
we go to each section? Did we go to Yon?
Yeah, you just you only went to Motherhorn in Yon.
Okay.
You didn't visit anywhere else there.
Yeah, did not
Wild.
Did not collect $200.
That's right. So you can see, sort of from your position, you can kind of see out into the three different realms that you've spent your time in, hither, thither, and yon. You can see sort of the half-cut tree in the far distance of where the Haragon gang was. The remains of Loom Lurch and so on. And the sort of misty clouds from this position don't seem to impede your sight really at all from this sort of this raised central position. As I said, sort of hundreds of birds burst out from the forest below you because you're up on this sort of cliff top. It's almost like the tutorial island in the Legend of Zelda game, where you're in the middle.
Yep.
Moments later, a much more fearsome creature erupts from the woods, a sinewy, pale green dragon that takes to the sky and flies towards the palace. Its mighty wings carry it to great heights. Once above the palace, it drops like a stone and vanishes from sight behind the palace's walls. It looks like this.
No, this mother hacker. Just die already.
This prick.
Let us go deeper.
Deeper into the Jabberwock with my sword.
Ivy clings to a set of silvery gates embedded in the palace's outer wall. A luxuriant garden can be seen beyond the bars of the gates.
Sure, it's fine.
Let's get that. Let me just resettle all of you here. And we got our fancy new tokens.
Everybody
Yeah.
look, please, and gasp in awe.
It only It only took us about 25 minutes before this.
It literally did. We spent all this time.
I assume Lot's actually at full health.
Oh,
And so
yeah,
she's-
she would be. Yeah.
Well, let me
Skip
fix.
this one. There we go.
Nice.
Cool. So, you're standing outside the front gate of a big garden.
Is the gate open?
No.
Can we see a way to open it?
What kind of gate is it?
Can
Are
we
you
just
inspecting
pull
it? Are you just looking at it? You know, what?
I'll have a little.
I'm
cheeky-
investigating.
Okay.
Me
Great.
too.
Love
There's
that.
some way to open it.
Can I have a little snoop around, like I can just see what else I can see with perception? Can I roll for
Yeah.
perception?
I'm also perceptioning.
Oh
I'm
yeah,
like
27.
Natty
Aw.
2. Fuck you.
I get a 23 for investigation because I'm actively looking to open the gate.
So you look at the gate. You don't find any traps, but you do notice a small bronze plaque embedded in a flagstone at the base of the gate, and there's kind of a bit of overgrowth on there. When you clear that away, the plaque bears an inscription in Elvish that that says, "The lion or the hart must wear the crown, but which one should weigh it down?" Apart from that, looking at the gate itself, this double gate, sort of 20 feet tall, and you just push it. You realize that it's kind of on a hinge, and you push it, and it just slides open with ease. There's no creaking or anything like that, despite its kind of overgrown nature. The silver-plated iron bars are also spaced quite wide that sort of a smaller creature could just kind of squeeze through. And the wall encircling the garden is 40 feet high, though probably easily climbable for someone like yourself with all the handholds of the vegetation that's there.
Cool.
With a perception of 27, Pauly, you don't hear any, like, you can kind of hear a bit of so the noise of some water and stuff like that coming from the garden ahead. You can also hear a little bit of music and voices coming from a colorful pavilion just ahead of you. And in there, it sounds like a couple of people are talking to each other, and what sounds like you can hear the clinking of cutlery, occasionally through the music.
I'm having a little snack.
Snack, snack.
Snacky snack. Josh brings up a good point too. We need to change the icons for the actual characters for the webcams too.
Dream overlay.
Yeah.
I absolutely.
I'm talking
not going to do
down.
that right now. But thank you for reminding me.
I believe Pauly will do what Pauly does best and have a little cheeky fly. I'll go stealth. I'll be a stealthy boy about this, and I'll fly.
I think as Pauly takes off, Karu repeats what he just read on the little plaque to Yama. And it's just like, I don't know what that means.
Dirty 20. The stealth.
Dirty 20 stealth. Yes, you can take to the winged, and you can have a bit of a tour around if you want, and have a look at this area.
Can you let me in?
Can you not just go in?
Nope.
Oh, there's actually a gate. There's a wall here. Let me move that. There we go. You should be able to move in through the gate now.
Beautiful. I'm going to go towards those sounds. Like maybe like, does it have a roof? This gazebo?
Yeah, it's sort of a roofed pavilion.
I'll
the blue and white candy stripe circus tent style.
Cool. If there's a place where Pauly could definitely land on it without, kind of like putting too much weight on it, I guess.
Yeah, you're able to sort of perch up on top, perhaps on sort of the main pole off to the up above it. It doesn't let you look in or anything because it is a sealed off tent, but you can definitely get on top of it, and you could easily cut through this roof if you needed to.
Can I hear them now?
Sure, you can. You can hear what sounds sort of like a very deep kind of growling voice, and yeah, the sounds of teapots, teacups, and cutlery. and you make out they're essentially having a conversation about whether you should be putting clotted cream on the scone before the jam or after the jam.
Oh my god, jam first.
Jam first, always.
Excuse
And
me.
so they're having a bit of a spirited debate about that.
Yeah, how many are in agreement to jam first?
I think most of them are jam first, but the sort of big gruff voice is like, no, you should put the cream on because you want more cream surface, and then like the jam can kind of ooze in a little bit around it.
Pauly makes a mental note to make sure he dies first.
Yep.
Just remembers the voice, you know what I mean? So if he hears him speaking, yeah, he knows who dies first.
Yep.
I bet it's coming from like a 2-foot dwarf and you wouldn't be able to pick it.
Okay, and
From up on that
that
vantage point as well, I think you can kind of see, further into the garden. You notice that the garden itself has sort of like a couple of pixies above the stream, but they're all frozen.
right,
Like, not iced frozen, they are just frozen in midair.
right.
They're like almost like mid-frolic in the stream, and the waters are perfectly still.
Even the water's still, like, is it frozen over still, or just
No,
actually like stopped in time?
Stopped in time.
Right.
You see a couple of gnome gardeners standing around sort of flower beds and stuff. Time frozen water half out of their watering cans, or like atop small ladders with shears that are
And
just
they've
like
got
midway
well.
through cutting a rose.
Right. Okay.
You also see a couple of the trees here in the garden are bearing gold and silver fruit.
Yep.
And yeah, you can see that the streams that used to perhaps once flow are frozen in time. They emerge from culverts in the garden walls, but where the water comes from is kind of anyone's guess, because you were just outside that wall and there was no
There.
waterfall or anything there.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Right. I'll go back to the party and then let them know about the people just there, and then get them to be quiet.
I'm not very good at being quiet, just a heads up.
There's just there's some people just the other side of this, like in that little area there.
What direction are we actually heading? We can't. Did you
We
see?
want to go in the castle. I can go back out there. It's just
Did you just see where the castle was? I don't know. This looks like a big garden.
Right.
Oh, sorry. You can so you can all see the castle rising up to the north of you. It's hard with the walls and stuff, right? But you're in the garden at sort of the front of this area. You've just come in the gate at the bottom right of that picture, and
Yeah, right.
you're kind of looking at that garden, and then the castle is rising up in front of you.
So I guess we
Disneyland.
nice. I guess we just like take a wide berth around that gazebo then.
Yeah, we may as well not encounter them, right?
We'll
They
do our
sound like
best.
idiots anyway.
Alright, guess we do it stealthily then.
I reckon we come over here and then we climb up the wall.
Oh
What do you
yeah. Yama, how do you feel about that?
Not good about any of that. Could you guys A, help me up the wall, B, maybe carry me to the wall so I don't make a sound, C, lower me down gently on the other side. I have a bad knee and
Alright, so we need to open this gate up.
No, the gate's open. We've opened the gate.
No, did we?
You should just
Yeah,
be able
I
to walk
opened it.
through.
Oh, okay.
Do you want to try moving your token, see if you can just walk through?
hey.
Sorry, no, I thought we still needed to open the
Fucking
gate, like it was some riddle or something like that.
Nah. No, there was a thing on the thing that was like the lion or the heart must wear the crown, but which of them should weigh it down? But
Right.
that didn't seem to have anything to do with the gate. I'm not sure what that had to do with.
Right,
anything.
okay.
I'm a roll
Okay.
stealth. Oof.
Yep. I'll do a roll again because I definitely broke stealth.
I think once you enter in, you're all attack. No,
Ooh.
Karu.
That was a natty one for me.
You still got more than me. Fuck.
Yeah, I think the it's almost like the music that's going on inside that pavilion. You hear that record scratch, and there's sort of a silence for a few moments. Oh yeah.
6.
Yeah.
It was never going to be good.
Yeah, I think Karu, you're the only one who's even somewhat quiet. Everyone else is definitely struggle towning here.
I think it's like don't step on that branch, and then I turn back around and I hit. I'm like,
Yama's just like, what? Step on the branch?
step on what? Which one?
And he says that real loud too.
And you hear a sort of a aristocratic voice. This sort of this elvish but like made of stone head peeks out from the pavilion and says, "Minstrels, are you? Oh, you're not the Badger Minstrels?
Oh, but we are, sir. Here to entertain.
But no, well, we're going to ask for more scones, more jam. You're not, but you're not the Badgers. We've met them. Yeah, are you also here to see Zybilna?
We just came straight from Beyond, mate. Like we're a troupe of actors. We've been told this is where we're going for our next play. You know, we're just figuring it out. Like, you know.
And we would be happy to bring more scones and jam if you put the jam on first.
Oh, very well. Please come in. We're trying to settle a bit of a debate here. So this is a sort of an elven, noble-looking guy, but you can see he's kind of made of like living stone.
Right.
And he kind of shuffles back slowly to the table, which you can see inside is just laden with tea and cake.
Oh my god.
Ooh.
Inside you see there's sort of a human man that's kind of dressed a bit like a farmer, and he's carrying like a big carnivorous looking pumpkin. It's got like, you know, the big teeth it's got carved out. And there's sort of this aristocrat elf that looks like he's made of stone. There is a headless dwarf sitting there who seems to be alive and joining in the conversation. A giant brown bear that is talking. And,
Good
and there's also a sort of a human woman who she has sort of a magic quill that she doesn't say anything, but like the quill writes out hello on a piece of paper, and she kind of holds it up when you enter. But there are also 2 other people here who are frozen in time and are also sitting at this table. But they're just like not moving, and like the pixies and like the gnomes you saw outside, are just sitting at this table, and everyone else is kind of just sitting around them and eating and talking.
Right. Yeah, what's with those 2 fellas?
I don't know. So there's a halfling and a male halfling and a female orc that are kind of frozen there, and the statue guy says, "Oh, we don't know. They were like that when we got here. Perhaps they were also waiting to see Zybilna. We've all come from our different worlds for an audience. I met all these fine fellows while I've been waiting here."
I mean, guessing because it's the Feywild, you don't really know how long waiting you do you?
No, not. But have you all? You said you've come here to provide entertainment. Is that right?
Sure, entertainment. That's usually what we do. We usually set things off with a bang.
So who's kind of entered the pavilion?
No, I went in.
Yeah. Are you having a look at the tea and cakes and stuff, or are you looking at the people? What's going on?
I'm looking at the tea and cakes. I actually can't go into the building. I can't move my token.
Sorry. That's all right then. You see, there's this big supply of tea and cakes. It's very high tea, kind of, the little towers with cakes and stuff on them. And you see actually on the table is a wrapped present. And the, with like a little tag, like a birthday present or a Christmas present. And it says, the Monarch King and his brave knights, Sir Pauly, Sir Karu, and Sir Sorn.
I turn around and I'm like, there's that present's for us? I think? But not you, Yama, and I don't know why.
Monarch King, isn't it?
But I am the monarch.
Oh, you're the Monarch King. Oh, wait, what? Sorry.
Don't worry, Cait also had that. Like, why aren't I on the present?
Okay, good. Wait, there's a present. There's a present for us. I don't trust it, but there's a present for us. I think, Karu maybe, to the people sitting around, he's like, was that here before you got here? When did this show up?
It showed up some time ago. One of the badgers brought it in, but it wasn't addressed to any of us, so of course we left it there.
Oh, good people.
That is
yes, I
very
mean, aristocrat knows that courteousness is its own reward, and of course, in this place, you definitely don't want to. If you know the rules, you do not take what is not yours.
Well, indeed, who refers to me as the Monarch King? All of the Fae?
And also, those rules are just a guideline.
Yeah, who does refer to Yama as the Monarch King? Would we remember?
A few people
as characters, would we remember? As players.
A few people potentially have recognized Yama's title based on the what he wears.
Yeah, I feel like we can't really narrow it down. It was just kind of like all the Fae.
It's not anyone particularly bad,
Most
is
of
what
the
I'm
Fae
thinking.
have,
I think we should open it.
We should open it. Do you want me to open it with my tentacle, so it's sort of at a distance?
Well, I think Yama is inside the tent and he's brewing tea.
Yeah.
So he's like dishing out tea to everybody.
I'll open it.
Yeah, go for it.
All right.
Absolutely. So you unwrap the little box.
Yeah, savagely. It's not. I'm not.
Yeah.
It's not. Yeah.
It's not polite at all.
Yeah.
Inside is a hollow metal tube, about a foot long, weighs about a pound, and there's a note, sort of like a little card in there, written in what you can see as Draconic. Do any of you speak Draconic?
No.
So you don't understand what most of the script says, but you can kind of make out the signature, and it says Sir Talavar.
Oh, the cute little dragon knight.
Oh,
from
yeah.
the Sealy Fae.
I think I hold the note up to all the other people sitting around. I'm like, any of you read Draconic?
I think the bear kind of leans over and squints at it and says, it says, "Many thanks. Please take this chime of opening. May fortune smile on you. Yours, Sir Talavar."
Awesome, thank you.
Oh my
You're
god,
very welcome.
Is this the thing you blow when it opens doors?
So it's a chime of opening. You can strike it as an action, pointing at an object within 120 feet of you that can be opened, such as a door, lid, or lock. The chime issues a clear tone, and one lock or latch on the object opens unless the sound cannot reach the object. If no locks or latches remain, the object itself opens. It can be used 10 times. After the 10th time, it cracks and becomes useless. So you can add a chime of opening to your inventory, whoever's taking that.
Dope. Yeah, I'll hold on to it.
Yeah, don't give it to me. I'll open everything
Ding,
with
ding,
it.
ding, ding, ding. You don't need to. You can just open things anyway. Ooh, cool.
That's awesome.
That is really cool.
Yes, you're welcome to join. Please help yourself to some of these tea and cakes. We've been waiting for some time, but of course the Desire's attendance is there's a lot weighing on her time, and we are well fed and taken care of while we're here, and our maladies don't seem to be getting worse. So we've settled in, and I'm sure her attendance will bring us up when the time is right.
Is Desire still even around?
Yeah, I'm sorry. Did
Oh.
you say you were waiting for Zabilna?
Yeah. Oh, I'm sorry. You're not. Well, Zabilna is sort of a more informal name. Desire, I guess, is more her title.
I think I know why you've been waiting a while, dude.
Yeah.
She's not here.
But this is the Palace of Heart's Desire. Of course, she's here. This is
No,
just.
she's not.
Well, if indeed she is here, then she is not here under her own power or free will.
But there must be someone that has the title. The mantle cannot be empty.
You seen a dude with half a face walking around at all?
No, although, Majira, you mentioned you saw a Jabberwock flying around. Yes, she sort of her magic quill kind of draws a sort of a makeshift version of the dragon.
Yeah, we know that guy.
Have you seen anyone else around the grounds?
Just the badgers and these frozen people, I suppose. No one else has really been coming out to the garden. The badgers said that they will let us know when an audience will be ready, and they'll take us in.
Right. Well, our impression is that she's not really doing anything at the moment, and there's another guy that's kind of taken her seat.
Yes, have you attempted to enter the garden, or have you simply remained here?
I've wandered about the garden, just look. It's all very frozen at the moment. It's not quite serene. It's kind of creepy. So we decided to come back here where there was music and tea and scones.
I appreciate. I like your sort of semi-blindness to the situation, but it's like, wouldn't you? I'm freaked out by the two frozen people sitting right here, and you're just chilling. You didn't think that maybe something seemed a bit off? I know it's the Feywild, but like,
Well,
it's okay. You don't have to. You don't have to be proactive if you don't want to. That's fine.
I did not want to wander around, get up to mischief. We've been discouraged from the badgers have discouraged us from going inside, and we have things that we desire that we wish for her to attend to. I would not, as you can see, I'm essentially made of stone at the moment. This is not my normal skin tone. I kind of want this to be undone, as it's very inconvenient. So I didn't want to mess up my chances.
That's totally fair, but she's not there, so you've not.
And the headless dwarf next to him
messing everything up.
stomps his foot.
Yeah, sorry, bud. Hate to bear bad news, but we're pretty sure she's not in a position of power right now. But that's kind of why we're kind of gonna go check it out. Maybe take down the half-head dude. I don't know. See how we feel.
Of course.
I mean, sorry, entertain. We're here to entertain. My bad.
Please don't let us keep you. Avail yourself of the tea and cakes. It magically replenishes. Most of these replenish every hour, though. If you do remove them from the pavilion, they do become instantly moldy. So have your fill now. Please help yourselves. But unfortunately, you can't take any with you. We did try
Okay,
when
cool.
we went on one of our walks.
I eat like 5, and then I grab one, and then I stand at the door, and I like hold it half out the door to watch it go
Oh
moldy
yeah,
on the
half of
inside.
it instantly just gets. It's
like-
almost like it ages rapidly.
Yeah, like pull it back in, see if anything happens, and yeah.
Yeah, it's still half moldy even when you
No,
pull
no.
it back in.
Yeah, cool. Cut off that half, throw it, eat the bit that's okay.
That's so good.
I guess we just keep going. These guys are just gonna chill.
Yeah, I guess we have as much information from them as
We're gonna get, yeah.
they've not been anywhere.
Alright, I might be a sneaky boy while you guys hang out here for a second, eat some biscuits, and I'll do a little fly around, see if there's anything else
Okay.
of note.
Okay.
Yama is 100% not eating anything, but he's sipping and throwing
wrong
out
one.
his own tea.
Yeah,
I
Yama
wish
is
that was
more.
the wrong one, but it was the wrong one.
Yama is mortified to
And then he
watch
won.
Karu experiment. Damn. Karu experiments with jam first, jam second.
Just
Like
to
a
really
savage.
understand, like a savage. I
He
think
does both.
Yama is trying to like teach you like the etiquette and like keeping elbows off the table, and you're just like and cream and jam.
There's like cream and jam like on the tentacles because they're just kind of like everywhere.
That's so good. I need artwork of this.
It's like the pie eating concert all over. What was it? The
Yes.
custard pie eating concert?
Custard puffs or something.
Oh god.
So, whilst this is going on, Pauly, you kind of cruise around, you pass by these standing stones. There are these 12 moss-covered standing stones forming a ring in the middle of the clearing. You can see an arcane sigil is inscribed on the inward-facing side of each stone, and the space between the stones is free of any vegetation. You're also able to head past...
Not being
to-
very sneaky.
while not being super sneaky, while trying to be sneaky, you head past sort of a bit of a fountain up above
Oh, yeah.
here.
Yeah.
Yeah. Why is it all black and white for you? Is it,
It's not for me.
oh, okay, cool. I don't know why it is for me. So there's a marble fountain rising from a plinth on the bank of the stream, overflowing with time-frozen water that spills from the mouths of sculpted animals. The frozen spray surrounding the fountain creates rainbows in the air around it.
Oh yeah, that's cool. And like the rainbow is kind of frozen too.
Well, it's almost like there's droplets of water in the air, and then the light is...
Lights are going through them. Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Cool. What's here?
Where are you up
Yeah,
here?
the other side of the river.
There's sort of a... over here, there's a woodcutter's axe. A gleaming great axe is embedded in a withered tree stump near a bend in the stream. And then north of that is a fragrant rose garden bordered by a bronze fence. The roses come in a variety of colours, with a few white and black specimens among them. Glistening spider webs cover the rose bushes.
Cool. Not the spider part, but the roses stuff. Is it a nice looking axe?
It is gleaming.
I mean, can it fit into a bag of holding?
Oh, potentially.
Alright, I'll pick it up.
Depends which way you hold it.
You are unable to remove it from the tree. From
At
the
all?
stump.
There's no chance at all?
It just it doesn't move. It's too heavy. It like you
Okay.
try and lift, and like your weak little bird arms.
Don't even
Can't even
think
lift
about
it.
moving it, sure. Alright, fair enough. Alright, well, I'm gonna go get my big strong boy. Oh, strong boy!
Are you referring to me? And Yama's like pinky and
thick,
pick
thick
up.
daddy. Yes, absolutely you.
Can I get there without disturbing everybody in my heavy armor and being super obvious?
I didn't see anyone.
Okay.
Oh, but
Yeah.
we're all coming with.
Yeah.
Okay. Sounds interesting.
So you make your way over to this Stonecutter's axe. Yeah, gleaming great axe. This sort of this withered tree stump.
Yeah, Yama's gonna give it a go.
What is your-
Hmm?
What is your strength score?
16.
You fail to move it.
Oh, wow.
I took some points out when I changed Paladin. Oh, I have in my inventory, and Yama is not to be outdone. This is a really good item though.
What is it?
A potion of hill giant strength. My strength becomes 21. I don't think I want to waste it here. for
Fucking
this
do
axe.
it.
I am really tempted. I'm gonna
Do
do
it.
it.
Does the axe look better than a normal axe? Like
I mean, it definitely looks like clean and almost like brand new, and it is
Gleaming,
embedded deeply.
does it look magical? Does it look like it'll be anything beyond an axe? Does it look like
knowledge check?
does it look like it's killed 9,999 souls, Dan?
No, it does not look like that kind of axe. Though it may have killed 999 trees and still holding an edge.
I don't know.
Well, actually, can Elkhorn try it?
Yes, the dwarf.
What's
Could
his-
we all try? Could we just
18.
like
His strength is 18.
So he sees Yama struggling, and he's like, "Out the way, youngster!" and kind of pushes past you.
No.
He easily lifts it out. Well, not easily. Like there's a bit of a, and then he lifts it out.
Yama is ashamed.
This is a woodcutter's axe.
Mm.
So it's a +1 axe. And when you use this axe to make an attack against a plant or a wooden object that isn't being worn or carried, it deals an extra 2d6 slashing damage on a hit.
Ooh. I feel like Elkhorn deserves that. That's now his.
100%. So it's not going to work on like a wooden shield or something like that.
No, but it'll work on like a wooden door or a, something like that.
Cool.
Oh yeah, yeah, sweet. I've got it. I'll add it to my inventory. Remember it's there. But
Yeah,
that's
whoever's
awesome.
controlling Elkhorn can.
Yeah, that's me.
garden
Yes.
is wild. Karu's he's looking over at the garden thing that's up the staircase over here. I'm just like, what the fuck is that? And then he's looking over ahead of us to this sort of area over here with the ring and all the cobwebs, and he's like, what the fuck is that? He's like, I don't know where to go. There's so many fun things. I love gardens, apparently.
Apparently.
Well, there's even a little pond off to the east. If you
What?
I know
I mean,
Karu likes to get his fins wet.
I mean, he did the little river. He is kind of I'd say he's actually maybe walking up, sloshing up this little river. I don't know how deep it is, but he's in it.
It's not super deep, but what's weird is because the water is frozen in time. As you step through the water, it feels almost like cookie dough. It's almost like that dry sand.
Yeah.
That dry sand you can get. So it kind of moves when you push it. And stays where you pushed it. And so you're leaving footprints in the stream.
Oh, yeah, Karu starts body slamming it. He kind of goes up along it, body slam it, so that he creates impressions of himself in different poses all the way up the stream.
Absolutely.
Making snow angels.
Yeah, he's up here at this point, just going.
That's awesome.
There's it's the murder scene chalk outline kind of equivalent thing. It's just in different poses all the way up the stream.
And then you
I
can
reckon-
you lift yourself out with your tentacles, so it's perfect. It's how did he get there?
Yeah,
How
and
did he get away?
I reckon the little guy, he asks the little guy if he wants to join. He nods, and so you just see Karu sort of maybe not gently enough, just kind of go with the little dude, and then pulling him back out.
Yeah.
I love it.
And I'm just gonna make my way up the stream doing that all the way around.
Oh my god, I'm coming. Don't leave me.
You're still sad you didn't get the axe.
So there's a bridge
Yama's
here that
just
heads
stomping along.
towards the walls of the of the castle itself and the kind of the big battlements that kind of rise up. Over to the east more is a pond, and even over further east, or I guess you were looking at that garden thing. There's sort of a tower, and then there's another tower over to the east as well, almost looking exactly the same. There's sort of double door to the tower, 10-foot high stone catwalk. You can't see. You could see stairs going up to the one in the southwest, but you don't see an entrance for the eastern tower.
Yeah.
Apart from perhaps across the battlement, across the wall. Ahead of you is a big door, and it looks like this, except it has a instead of a lion at the top, it has a stag.
Cool.
Ooh.
Are those lights or mandarins?
Little fruits, like golden fruits.
Can I take one of the fruits?
Sure.
Cool.
You pick one of the fruits. You can, as you pick one of the fruits, you feel. So you picked one of the goldskin fruits, and you can feel sort of an air of magic about it, but probably without, really knowing Arcana. You're not sure what kind of magic.
Okay, he's just gonna put it in his pocket.
Okay.
I could sniff it. I don't think I'd be able to know what it is, but I could sniff it.
Yeah, if you could sniff it, give it a go.
What do I have advantage on? I have advantage for it. For
Sniffing.
Arcana.
for schnoz checks.
Well, information about Fae. So would that count with this?
Yeah,
'Cause we're
sure.
in the Fae
Yeah,
world?
I'd say it's a Fae, like a Fae fruit, perhaps.
Yeah, he's Fae fruit, yeah. Nah, never mind. Smells
You
like an
definitely
orange.
Yeah, you definitely think there's something magical about it. It's almost got like an air of divination magic about it.
Karu's like, yeah, it's definitely magical. I don't know what though, sorry.
Whereas the silver fruit, you have a bit of a sniff. The silver fruit has the air of abjuration magic about it.
I take one of the silver fruits.
Okay.
I pocket it.
Cool.
Are we going in, Captain?
Yes. Absolutely. I'm dumb like that.
If we can't open the door, I have that chime thing.
This looks cool. It's gone all dark now.
I can see a
shit.
thing, and it doesn't look good.
I'm
What
coming.
the fuck is that?
Light.
I can-
Do some light.
I can see a thing that looks like a Jim Henson puppet. I'm worried.
Yeah, you kind of can kind of see through. There's some like windows. Well, actually, there shouldn't be windows. I think those are actually like higher level above you. But yeah, you attempt to open the door. It does not open,
I get the chime of opening out
and you point it at the door and ting it.
and ring it. Yep.
It does not open this door.
Where?
Can I?
This door is obviously magical in
Okay.
some way.
Oh well.
Anything to
off-
the left of us?
You head over there, and there is a different door over there. Yeah, a much smaller
yeah.
kind of side entrance door.
Beautiful. All right, let's try go for that then. Does that one look magical?
Definitely does not look as great and arcane as the big heart door at the front.
Right. Can I check and see if it's locked?
You turn the thing, and it opens up. The door
Fuck.
swings open to reveal a crystal carriage hitched to a pair of glass statues shaped like Pegasi.
That's
Folded
fucking
silk
cool.
butterfly wings are attached to the roof of the carriage.
Oh my god, I love it.
In fact,
We
I
can't
think
enter
I have
the
a-
door, by the way.
I think
It
I
won't
have
let
a-
us in.
won't let you in? That's right. I'll get you in a sec.
Oh, there we go.
Ooh.
They're cool. I want one.
Me too.
Well, luckily there's 2 of them.
I
I
know.
think
Perfect.
we do have them.
Huh?
They're ours now.
Mhm.
Ah, I like the way you think, Yama.
See, now you're
Pauly's
getting this
rubbed
whole,
off on you.
yeah, now you're getting this whole piracy thing.
Yama's vision is grey scale
So,
as well.
So I think
Same.
that means there's no
It's
light
dark.
in here for you to see
Mhm.
by.
Oh.
So yeah, you can see this sort of potentially flying carriage. It's got butterfly wings on its top. It's got the Pegasi here. There are other doors heading to other parts of this place.
Yeah, is it that they're not moving at all? These Pegasi?
No, and they're made of glass.
I mean, this
Right.
kind of looks like our way out. You know, like
Mhm.
we come back this way when we're leaving, pick them up.
It's so cool. All right, we'll
Yeah.
remember these are here. Absolutely.
Incredibly cool. All right, which
Mhm.
I see 2 doors. Which one?
You pick one, I'll pick the other one.
Okay. I'm gonna open this one up here.
Where the fuck is?
Wait, what? We're opening both?
Does this door look suspicious?
It just looks like a general door.
Can I
He
open
said
it? Is
that
it
in a
locked?
way, though, with an inflection.
Yeah. Like, can I open it? Like, is it locked?
You open it up. It's not locked.
How about this other door too?
Yep.
Where's Sorn?
So I'll deal with the first door first. That
Because a
Karu
monster comes
opened.
running out.
So running the length of this oblong room is a rug woven with images of thorny white roses. Each of the doors on the north and south walls has an alabaster pedestal standing inside the room beside it. Atop each pedestal is an alabaster vase that holds several long-stemmed white roses. Carved into the vase are the words, "Take one," in common.
How about that?
Seems sus.
Seems sus.
For Pauly, P113, you see sort of this big area that looks like a rectangular courtyard open to the twilight sky. It has no visible floor. Instead, a vortex of dark clouds churns below. There's a marble tower rising from the maelstrom, encircled by 7 turrets. 4 stone staircases extend from the outer areas of the palace to the tower. Each one of the buttresses that spans the void and stabilizes the tower. And I think from here, let me just double check.
I can see a creature.
Yeah, from this low angle, I think you might be able to see some creatures. But this is almost like kind of a floating above you, right?
Cool. Yeah, it's cool.
Well,
Alright.
that seems treacherous.
I reclose that door. And then step
Yeah.
into here with everyone else.
Meow. Should we take a rose? I kind of want to take a rose, even though it seems really bad.
I absolutely would.
I kind of want to take a rose.
Oh
I
yeah,
think
that's not.
I feel like I'm gonna take a rose.
Okay. Who takes roses and who doesn't?
I take
do
one.
not.
Yama doesn't?
Mm-mm.
Okay.
Pauly
Do
does at that
you
point.
encourage Lot or Oak to take one?
I think Yama allows Lot to make her decision.
I feel like Elcon's a manly man. He's like, only roses a dwarf gets is the day he dies.
Yeah, okay.
I try to look for a small rose for the dude in my pocket, in case he, if he's interested. Like if there's
They're
like a
like,
little
they're like
bud.
bigger than him. They're long
Yeah.
You can give him a petal or something.
Yeah. I like pick a petal. Like maybe there's a petal that's fallen. I just give it to him. I was like, sorry, bud, couldn't find a small one.
Yeah. Right.
They're totally gonna eat you guys.
Yeah, everybody who picked a rose is dead.
Instant death.
Instant death.
vote what you want to happen in the chat.
That's right.
No.
Well, there's no Sorn for them to kill, so what are they going to do? I reckon chat will just fall apart.
You're right, no clear target.
What number was this? Oh, 29. Okay. So, passing through this table, you can see the... sorry, not table, it's a big, long, super long rug with the white roses on it.
Josh says death and murder.
Yama, what's your armor class?
20.
Okay, you and... Elkhorn, sorry. All of a sudden, the rug kind of animates, wraps around you both. And you're going to take 13 bludgeoning damage.
Wow.
And Elkhorn's going to have to roll a con save or else take the equivalent of 8. So just like one hit point thing. And you are wrapped up. You are restrained and blinded.
And that was magical damage, obviously.
No, I guess not.
No?
It's still,
Okay.
yeah.
That is with +8. 17.
17, then he's fine. He doesn't take. Yeah, he's just wrapped up as well.
God damn it.
Should I give them a rose? Should I give
I was like-
Should I give Elkhorn a rose?
I grab a rose and I put it between Yama's teeth.
Yama's like slashing with his freaking dagger, like.
Yeah. So as you rush back to the start of the room with the alabaster boxes, and you grab one of the other white roses and rush back over and give it to Yama. I think in that time, Yama's going to take a little bit more damage. You're going to take another...
I'll put a rose in his in his helmet.
Yep.
In Elkhorn's helmet.
You're going to take another 14 non-magical damage, Yama. And then once you clamp down on that rose in your teeth, the rug kind of smooths out and releases you.
What the hell was that?
Go take a rose, Yama.
God damn it! I just like Yama's a contrarian, I think.
So this door, the other door that's in this room, is, and I think there's a door ahead of you as well. Is it not marked as a door?
It's not marked as a door, but yeah.
It should. The one above you should be. Restriction. Door. There we go. How's that? Is that a door now? Yep. The door to your left, though, Pauly, that I see you standing in front of, that does look like the one I showed you before. So it's sort of a big ornate door with a crowned lion above it.
Oh, okay, so no chance of getting in there.
You give it a try. It doesn't open.
Okay,
I guess we keep going this way.
that's it. We're getting funneled somewhere.
Yama's still got the rose in his mouth.
Nice.
Yeah, the rose is in Elkhorn's hat.
Yep.
Karu has put it in his mohawk.
So you start heading through, and there's sort of a corridor here. There are stairs heading up. And to your left is another one of those doors with a lion above it. And you can see sort of further ahead down the corridor, another door to your left that has the lion above it as well.
Should we go up or should we keep going further?
Yeah, I feel like surely up makes sense. I feel like as we're passing these doors, we're trying them anyway. Like just in case one of them is unlocked. I don't know.
I might just go up to this next thing and see what's up here.
Yeah.
Ooh.
So there's a stairway, sort of a circular stairway that goes up. And to your left is so there's the two lion doors here, and then this third one is a heart door, like an elk door.
Hey, wait. Does
Can I try the elk door?
the thing that I read out the front of the gate? It
What
said
was it
something
again?
about. It said either the
Heart wears
lion
the
or the
crown?
heart wears the crown, but which one weighs it down? I wonder if that's good. I don't know how that works here, but like,
To
feels relevant.
I'll show the picture again just to refresh memories as well.
Cool.
I realized I was saying elk, and I should have been saying antlered fucking heart, or what's the other word for a heart? It's
Dag?
yeah, stag, I guess. I was thinking of Cassius, the elk,
Does this door open though?
or moose.
The stag one?
The stag one, no.
Okay.
What's up here? Is there anything up here?
Yeah, what's up here?
Oh, it's got never-ending hallways. Maybe we should go up.
I kind of like exploring
one more door
all of
there.
the bottom.
Oh,
So
that's
another
true.
door just here. This one is another stag door, but then there is a non-stag door to the north.
I shall open that. Oh shit, is broken up in here.
Let me pause.
Oh, there's
so I
some
can-
people. There's some people over there.
Before you go too far, let me pause so I can figure out where we're up to now. 22, 24.
There's some people there.
So you see this area is what once could have been sort of a nice area is just ruined. Furniture is smashed, doors are smashed. Perhaps some walls were once here as well. All smashed, and you can see it. Yeah, and as you say, like through a window, I think you can kind of see a number of people in the room beyond, and what looks like sort of a grand ballroom lies over here. The northern part of its floor littered with splintered remains of doors and walls and things like that. You may keep going if you wish.
What do you reckon, guys? We're gonna get going?
Yeah.
Yep. I'm happy to go in. Do we want to go in sneaky or try to be?
You guys can go ahead without me.
Oh, I'll go sneaky.
Okay.
32.
All right. So you quietly sort of sneak into the room ahead of you.
Oh, I see that motherfucker.
You see to the west is with steam rising from a murky bathing pool. The tiled floor around the bath is cracked and ruined as though something huge had stomped across it. Whatever caused this damage also left a gaping hole in one wall through which you can see open air and the twilight sky. You can see the Jabberwock sort of splashing about in the murky pool.
That fucking guy. Alright, I know where he is. I'm just going to go around here to have a little peek over this area.
Okay. Let's see, 22.
We're
So
just
this
punching
grand...
through all your pages.
yeah. There's so many pages. Obviously, there's so many rooms in this
Yep.
this thing. So throughout the ballroom, you see royal courtiers stand motionless, their eyes fixed on a black iron cauldron atop a dais in the middle of the chamber. Dark vapors rise from the cauldron, and a huge, two figures are frozen, statue-like, off to one side of the cauldron. An imperious middle-aged woman with long white hair and white robes, and a younger woman clad in armor wearing a white cape. The older woman is reaching desperately towards the cauldron, while the armored woman at her side is grasping a fine-looking quarterstaff.
Desperately reaching for the cauldron.
Mhm.
What? They're all statues, correct? Or stop in
Frozen.
time.
Yeah.
What's in the cauldron?
You can just see this sort of like a steamy kind of haze coming out of it as you peer over to look in. Where is it here? It's sort of this iron cauldron. Inside you can just see some sort of like greenish liquid kind of bubbling away in there. Yeah, that's all you can kind of see.
Is there like a cup or anything on the floor somewhere in this area?
No. I mean, some of the courtiers and there's some of the frog people. Like they've got little champagne glasses or something. But what's in there just looks like champagne. It doesn't look like the same sort of greeny vile liquid that's in this cauldron.
Can I like try to take one of those champagne flutes off them?
Yeah, you're able to. You try to take one of the champagne flutes off out of their hands, and it just doesn't come free. At least it doesn't seem to come free easily.
Sure. I need a cup. I want to get a. Can I like do like a check around for a cup or something like that on the floor?
Sure. Yeah, you find like a sort of a half. It's got like a small crack in it, but it's like just a chip at the top. You find something that's been dropped or smashed. Yeah.
Can I put some of the liquid from the cauldron into the cup?
You reach down and your hands start tingling, and you can feel almost like you start to feel like pins and needles in your fingers as you start to reach into the cauldron. Like you start losing feeling in your fingers.
All right, bug it out.
Maybe you're freezing.
You pull your hand out. And then after sort of 30 seconds or something, you feel pins and needles again, and then you get feeling back in your fingers.
Right. Was it like I was like they wouldn't move at all?
It was almost as if your fingers had kind of frozen, but there was no cold. It didn't feel cold at all in the intervening time.
I was hoping that like maybe this cauldron, like I could pour it on them and then like free them. That was my idea.
So one of the figures you see there, let me see if I can. One of the figures looks like this.
Right.
They have a dark crown.
Yeah, really cool crown.
Should take the crown.
Yeah.
Should take the crown. I'm having a thought about that riddle and about the fact that we keep seeing doors that are like lions and stags. I wonder if it's like which one weighs it down. Like, do you like do something with the crown to the door to unlock it?
I'll take it. I'll try to take the crown off.
Maybe we just all need a crown.
I can do that.
You reach up. You're unable to move. Any of her clothing.
Sure. Okay, well, I will go back to the party and let them know that the Jabberwock is in the other room.
Let's not go there. That doesn't seem...
We could kill it.
Haven't we killed it before and it just keeps coming back?
Yeah, I feel like we've done that.
Yeah, we've done that for sure.
Alright.
We want to go up those stairs.
I worry that if we don't kill it now, it's going to come back later and that's when we're doing a big fight. Maybe getting it now is a good idea.
That is a solid thought. Just worry that we like fight it, fleets us, and then we run into dude with half the face. I can't remember his name. Immediately after or some shit. We're like, oh. Yeah. I don't think we're gonna rest here. It seems like a pretty wild place.
Oh yeah, there's no chance of resting. You're right.
Like I think even an hour rest would push it. We could try. Probably hole up in a room if we really need to. But like,
Decisions.
Maybe the Jabberwock will be fine. Maybe it'll be fine. Maybe he'll just chill here. He's not interested in fighting.
Yeah. Today is his rest day, bath day.
Yeah, he's off the clock.
Self-care is important.
All right, fine. Let's leave him alone then.
Should we go up the spiral stairs or the other stairs?
There's one more door I wanted to check out just in here as well. This one
What
over
is
here. There's one door
okay.
here. Is it okay if I check it out? To both the party and Dan.
Oh yeah.
Oh, there's more. There's more stairs.
There's so much more. So the room above you here to the north, as you walk by that, you see that there's sort of this big round table room, a marble top table ringed by high back chairs. Between the table and a curved wall of tall, slender windows stands a motionless, white-haired wizard wielding a staff that has glittering frost erupting from its tip, sort of frozen in midair.
But the magic froze.
The guy that we've come for, what's his name again? Sorry,
Malev?
Malev. Does Malev freeze people in time? What's caused all these people to freeze?
I think it's this potion.
Yeah, I thought it was the cauldron.
Yeah, I think it's this cauldron.
Push it over. That would definitely bring the Jabberwock.
That other area you poked your head into, Pauly, sort of like more ruined staterooms, and then the sort of another corridor where you see another heart door here, but then obviously like more corridor and what looks to be sort of at least another door kind of at the end.
Right. I'll just peek up
out
to
the
here,
open.
and then that's it.
Yep.
Oh, there's two more doors. All right. There's like two more doors. Two more doors, and then I'm done.
All right.
Timmy just playing himself.
Sorry.
No, don't be sorry.
I just love doors.
You play your character.
I just love sneaking around and trying to find shit. I'm sorry.
So you open that door?
Yeah.
Tell me what you see.
Big fucking bird.
An enormous
Damn it.
owl stands perfectly still in the middle of this room, its wings partially outstretched. A wall of iron bars stretching from floor to ceiling forms a protective barrier around the chamber's entrance, keeping visitors separated from the owl. The wall across from the double door has a 20-foot wide circular opening sealed with hinged semicircular windows in wrought iron frames. The marble floor is littered with the bones of giant rats.
Yeah, it's
Lucky you're
cool.
not a giant rat.
Yeah, but maybe he wants a taste of of bird flesh. All right, this door as well. Can't help myself.
Okay. Paintings of fey creatures and the mounted heads of majestic elk with golden horns decorate the walls of this dining hall. In the middle of the hall, a deformed giant squats at the head of a table piled with food. The grease-stained tablecloth is tucked under the giant's chin as she washes down each slobbering mouthful with a gulp from a barrel of beer. A tea cart in one corner of the banquet hall has an iron kettle and a tureen of steaming soup resting on doilies atop it.
Oh,
Shit.
all right. I closed that door. Very, very quietly,
Okay.
and just I'll go back to the party now, and let them know what I've seen.
Yeah.
Do I want to kick that cauldron over?
I don't know, do you?
Kind of, but at the same time, I don't think Pauly would do that. He doesn't fuck with magic. All right, should we go up the spiral staircase?
So, yeah.
Alright, which staircase here? Oh, you're heading up the spiral staircase? Okay. So, to 14G.
Oh my god.
Let me just work out. Yep. Pauly, Yama,
14G, please.
corn, and a lot.
And I need to like stop at 9, by the way, guys. If that's
Yep.
okay.
I'll go pass out too.
Yeah. Hey, Pauly, there's a door.
Quick, get it.
Don't be with a fucking good time.
I love it.
Ooh, it's a balcony.
So from here, you can see, again, sort of down into that big storm kind of area that you were looking at before.
Yeah.
This big tower. From this angle, though, you can see that part of that tower has exploded outwards.
Ooh.
And
Yeah, right, okay.
its stony fragments are hanging in the air as though time around them has
They've
stopped.
exploded, yeah.
Among the debris, suspended above the stormy vortex, is an armored knight with a sword in one hand and a shield on his other arm. He looks like he was thrown backward through the exploding wall before being frozen in place.
Right.
And you open the door, like Elkhorn has a look through, and he says, "Gee, that's Strongheart.
Strong.
You know him?
He's the leader of our party. Valor's Call. He's the best of us.
Do you want me to try get him?
If you could."
I'll
Surely
fly
we
over there.
could just like, just grab
With
a
a
rope and
bit
put it
of
around
rope,
it.
yeah.
Yeah.
With a bit of rope, yeah.
You
So
fly over there.
I've got like 100 feet of rope, so.
Yeah. You fly over there. You wrap the rope around him. You can't move him.
I'll wrap the rope around him anyway,
Mhm.
and then bring it back, and then hopefully my thick daddies can help me out here.
Oh
You
yeah,
go to
can we give it a heave ho?
You give it a heave ho. He's stuck there in space.
Maybe we
mean-
should tie him to the
Yeah.
balcony just
Yeah,
in
well,
case. Yeah.
Absolutely, yes. So that way, at least that way, he can save himself when things get back in. Yeah, let's do that. I'll we'll leave the rope there so that way he gets tied in, so that way he doesn't fly off into nothing.
Cool. Very
Perfect.
good. Anything else?
Karu's starting to go down this hallway.
Love
I'm
that.
Actually-
in a party full of crazy people.
I may even can I have a peek in that room that he exploded out while I was out there too?
Oh yeah, curious.
So that's you have a bit of a swoop in. There's a big sort of stone staircase that goes up and down. There is a floor here, but the stone staircase goes down and up. 47. Let me double check. This appears to, at one point in time, perhaps was a study. You can see splinters of wood along with some loose papers. 2 halves of a shattered blowing horn are suspended in the air. Whatever caused this unfortunate scene also punched a hole in the north wall that you've just flown through. And there's sort of a kind of landing here. Staircase leading up and the other leading down. The stony debris from the blast is frozen in midair outside the tower. And you can obviously see that human knight with a thick mustache and a look of surprise on his face, who was thrown backwards. And he's wearing a helm adorned with feathery wings, and he's holding a long sword and a shield.
And there's no one else in here too, right? Okay. Actually, I may attach that rope into here, so that way he can easily climb back in to where
Okay.
he was.
Yep.
Instead. Yeah, sorry, just because that makes more sense. So yes, I'll just attach it to the the stairwell. Maybe they've got like those fixtures that hold it there.
Balustrade.
Yep.
Yeah, balustrade. That's the one. Yep.
Yeah, perfect.
Dope. Meanwhile,
There's a lot of doors in this hallway.
Or is there?
Yeah.
quick.
Yeah. Oh, Pauly, come.
Let's open all the doors.
Yeah, Yama and sorry, Karu and I are opening doors.
We could split up and cover even more Karu. Karu, I'm Karu.
What?
Yama.
We just did the same thing. Neither of us are Karu.
Damn it! You beat me to the doors.
Alright, you start opening doors. Each of these rooms seem to have a 4-poster bed and a wardrobe containing outfits. in the green room, you see a well-dressed forest gnome standing on a stool in front of a vanity mirror, looking into a mirror as she combs her green hair. The vanity has various cosmetics and vials of perfume on it. The white room, there's a handsome young male human in a white nightshirt asleep in the bed.
They're like not frozen.
They are all frozen.
They are frozen.
Oh.
Okay.
Yeah.
Hmm.
And the rooms kind of look like this.
Whoa,
Yeah,
pretty.
Cool.
Ooh.
Whoa.
I wonder if there's some. I mean, not the priority, obviously, but I wonder if there's like some good loot. Like this guy looks like he has good outfits. Okay.
Do you open one of the...
I do. I do. I look at I check out the outfits.
So you open
I'm
up
rubbing off on you guys. I love this.
You open up the wardrobe. There are a bunch of sort of generally like nice looking outfits in there. Different kinds, there's forest greens, sea blues, and things like that. All very kind of noble bay attire. You take one out, Karu, and put it on, and it magically kind of tailors itself to your body fit.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Whatever the blue one is, I think maybe because Karu just likes being all blue. He's gonna grab it and he's gonna stuff it in his backpack as
Excellent.
for when I need to look fancy.
You also notice near the wall, by the door, is a little like bell pull mounted on the wall.
Cool. Servants. Oh, maybe the badges.
Maybe the badges. Yeah.
Can I see if there's something that would fit Pauly, or that would look good on Pauly?
Yes, you go in, have a look. There's all kinds of stuff in there. So what in particular catches? You tell me what catches your eye. That you
I would say it's something like with ruffly cuffs.
Yep.
And some kind of like nice petticoat.
Absolutely. You find one that looks a little bit too small. Perhaps it's sort of in a lady's size, but as you take it out, it starts adjusting its size to fit you perfectly.
Love it.
Wow.
I think Karu goes and finds Yama and is like, you should go get an outfit.
So
and I
you
think-
walk in on Yama carefully putting this lady elf gnome, I can't remember, onto the bed.
You can't move her.
Oh,
Okay, so I see you like
trying to be nice.
Karu runs in all excited, like probably still wearing the jacket. He's like,
It probably looks really weird.
Yama, what?
I just
Yeah.
didn't want them to fall over when they startled awake.
I mean, yeah, sure. You should go. You should go get an outfit. Captain and I've got an outfit, and I think Karu maybe goes over to the vials of perfumes and maybe picks one out for himself.
Yeah, anything not attached to a person seems to be you're able to kind of pick it up.
Movable.
And
Fair
it's
game.
fine.
Yeah, I do think I say to the captain, like, okay, I'm getting distracted. There's just so much cool stuff here, but like, I should stop. How do you stop? Do you stop?
You don't. I'm opening the. Can I open this door up here too, please?
Inside the black room, 6 goblins, a mixture of goblins and hobgoblins, are in the midst of this room. One of them is perching precariously on a stack of chairs while reaching out to dust the top of a tall black wardrobe.
Are they all stopped as well?
Brethren.
Yeah, they're all stopped as well.
The black room's cool.
Mm.
And this hobgoblin?
Seems to be sort of their leader, perhaps. Yama, give me a history check.
Hells yes. History. +0. 15, not bad.
Yeah, you think you recognize some of this regalia. This looks like a detachment from probably from armies that you've kind of led. Like this is more maybe a captain, whereas you were like a general, so maybe you didn't know this guy particularly, but this is definitely like an officer in the armies that you've served with.
Whoa. These are my people. How would they have arrived here?
Yeah, that's weird.
That is weird.
Why would they do that?
But I'm not sure. I can't imagine why goblins would be in the Fey realm.
Maybe if we unfreeze people, which I'm assuming will happen with whatever we do, you could maybe ask this guy if you want.
Yeah, I definitely want to.
Hmm.
I'd be curious to know how long he's been here for, and maybe he has news of my home.
Yeah, would be good.
Cool.
Karu runs out and runs up to this door before the captain gets to it. Open it. Aw, it's just a hallway. Where?
In
But
the
is it a
hallway,
hallway with more doors?
Yes.
more doors. The door to the left is another stag door. Door
They're
to
all
above
facing
and right
doors,
is a
isn't
lion door, and that is a stag door.
Yeah, I think
we should probably figure these doors out.
I think it's got to do with that riddle, and I think it's about it. We need a crown. I reckon.
What was that? What was the riddle again?
The riddle was the lion or the heart wears the crown, but which one will weigh it down? And I reckon it's like maybe you put a crown on top of the stag or the lion and on top of the door, and maybe that's how it opens. That's my thought. But I don't know if you choose one, you have to only open those kinds of doors going forward. You know what I mean? Like if you choose the stag first, then you can only open stag doors. But I don't know. But we need a crown, and we couldn't take that lady's one, so. And Dan has a very devious grin on his face.
There's more doors to open.
Mm,
I know you love opening doors.
you do. There were more doors down this way. I feel like we're just running around.
Well, this map is very beautiful, so it's very fun
Oh,
to
apparently
explore.
I can bring Lot with me. What the fuck?
Yeah, it pulled my whole vision with.
Oh wow!
I was like, what the fuck is happening?
I've run off.
So you open the door to the blue room. This chamber has
Yeah.
a line of bluebirds perched motionlessly on the sill of an open window. The room is otherwise unoccupied.
Fucking that cauldron, it just gets in my head. It's in my fucking head, this cauldron. That's something to do with that cauldron.
I wish we had someone proficient in magic.
I know a little bit. I could look.
I mean, you have a feature about cursed objects, don't you, Karu?
I'm feeding. I don't know about curse. Oh, I just know I have a thing about fays, fiends, and undead.
There's also one more door here if anyone wants to run to that, just so I can tick this bloody room off.
This is the one with the bad guy in it. Watch it.
I don't want to go back to the cauldron. I don't know why, but I really want to go back to the.
Back, let's look at it. Oh, I have a weird thing where I can make a history check to recall information about sinister or tragic history of an object that I am touching, or your current location.
Oh,
Apparently, I
That's
have
so
advantage on the
specific.
roll. Yeah, I have advantage on a roll if I want to like assess the sinister or tragic history of a location.
What could be more sinister or tragic than everyone being frozen in time?
Right? Can I do this? Grim psychometry is apparently the thing.
Sure.
Okay. I only have a +3 though. That's what's terrible. 17.
17.
nice.
Well, now I've got to go away from this room descriptions, and I'm going to have to come back because you're going to open that door.
Where are you guys actually? I've lost you now.
And we were still down near the doors, sorry.
So you have perhaps heard tales
Right.
of something like this. You know, castles being overgrown, everyone falling asleep or being frozen, curses. In particular, yes, you definitely think, like, chatting with Pauly about the cauldron is definitely at the center of this. You think the cauldron is perhaps the cause of this.
Yeah.
And you recall with a 17 that there is something that there is a way to typically like break these kind of spells, but you'd have to know what to say. Like you'd have to know to say the right thing, right? Or there's potentially a way to like save individuals if you had sort of a some sort of powerful good artifact that could remove curses. Something incredibly powerful and made of light and goodness that could kind of like overcome this evil curse. Your typical remove curse is probably not going to cut it, but something powerful could. But to undo it all at once, it would definitely be something to do with the cauldron, and you definitely think you'd need not only that artifact or something to like that could even break the cauldron, but you'd need to know the spell or poem to recite while doing it.
Yeah. Cool. Yeah, I think Karu's like, you're right, cauldron, definitely. Like, he relays most of this, but he's like, definitely. But, like, I don't think tipping it over is enough. We need to kind of, like, know the words to break the curse, essentially. And we need some sort of, like, thing of good, which we don't have.
Stupid magic. I mean, ugh.
Yeah, it's kind of dumb, isn't it?
So much to it. It just, why can't you just stab the cauldron and then it's dead?
Because it's a cauldron, Pauly.
I'm shiny and gold.
Stab it really
I
hard.
could stab it.
I did have a thought, Yama, that you are quite like a little beacon of
Shiny
good.
and good.
Yeah.
Do you want to give me
Well-
an Arcana check, Karu? Just see
With
if
advantage.
you...
While
advantage.
staring really hard at Yama.
Yeah, with
You-
advantage,
you-
it's fine.
You're sniffing the cauldron.
Yeah, sniffing.
18.
You're pretty sure that a unicorn's horn would be the kind of goodness and light artifact that would be useful here. It wouldn't be the only thing, but you've seen unicorns. The pool kind of refreshed and decursified everyone. And
Wait, doesn't Sorn have the unicorn on?
Didn't he give it away?
I thought he gave it away.
Oh, it's a Bavy, that's right.
Yeah.
Shit, we forgot about that.
We blew her up.
we blow up the unicorn horn in the
We
prison.
fucking blew her up.
Oh my god. We're the worst D&D players ever.
No, we're great. I think, maybe Karu is like, maybe we're all walking along and then Karu just kind of stops and he does that like thing where you like, you're thinking and you kind of like, and then you just go, shit. We don't have the unicorn horn anymore, do we?
Nope.
That's probably a good thing that we could use to break.
We want to sacrifice like the unicorn anyway. I mean, we have now anyway.
It's just a horn, not the unicorn. We're not sacrificing a unicorn.
Yeah, it was
But
the embodiment of. Remember, it needed the horn.
Well, either way,
that's
like,
right. We gave it up to bring the construct back to life, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
well, unfortunately, either way, like, we also don't know the words to.
are you all
whatever
actually not going to open that final door? You
Oh, wait, what
kidding
final
me.
door?
There's final door.
There's
Fine.
another door.
We're going.
Damn. I'm so
Killing
disappointed
me.
in us.
I didn't see there was a final door.
This is the door with the fucking unicorn horn in it, isn't
Yeah.
it?
So this is a red room. There's a high elf noble with long hair standing in the middle of the room. He's holding a crystal goblet of water. Tied to his belt is a glass-handled rapier. And there is a goblin standing next to him holding a tray with a decanter of water on it. So it is the one that's actually in the picture that I just showed you before.
Oh.
There's no chance I can get that rapier off him, is there?
You try and move the rapier, it does not move.
Is there
It does
anything
look
else?
awesome.
But you look at it,
Is it-
it is a very nice rapier.
Yeah.
We can come back and get that. I'm sure he'd love to give it to us.
Just put him in manacles so that when he wakes up, you can get it.
I use some rope to tie him up.
Sure.
I mean, while that's happening, Karu's actually just gonna like maybe go to like the desk or the wardrobe and like rummage
Ooh,
around
is there an
and see if
inking
there's
quill?
stuff.
On the table too?
Sure. Yeah.
Can I draw a mustache on his face?
Yeah.
Perfect, thank you.
Just
I should've
because
been-
he has a sword you want.
Yep, I should have been doing this in the start.
What kind of mustache do you give him? Like the curly end?
Really
one?
big curly one, yeah.
Yeah.
And like a little soul patch as well.
Mhm,
You know,
mhm.
little diagonal soul patch.
Yep.
And give him a monocle.
Yeah, I was like, you gotta draw glasses or something. Yeah.
Yeah. Excellent. Well, I think we'll call it there as you have made your way through the guest rooms, drawing some ink mustaches on people, and we'll resume back at the sort of bottom level of the palace as you go back to contemplating either getting close to this cauldron, maybe finding another way around, or trying to figure out what this door situation is all about. And hopefully we'll be able to pick up on that next week. Hope you had fun trying to solve my. I'm not gonna say you solved my door puzzle.
No, we haven't.
You haven't.
Really stumped by it.
I reckon I've got an idea. We just don't have a crown, so can't do anything.
Cool. All right. Well, we'll hopefully see you all next week. I think I know I'll definitely be in a bit of a state next week as it's Shay's birthday Sunday.
Same.
So Katie, you and I might be.
I will not be here. I'll be going to London.
Oh, that's right.
Oh, that's
yeah.
right.
So we might need to have a
Solve it.
bit of a break next week.
Yeah.
Perhaps we'll do
I'll
something
try-
else. Cait
I'll
and I
try
will just get
come
on
on.
and talk about anime.
I'll try get on the week after though. I'll just figure out what timing it is, and I'll try hop off with D&D while I'm over there.
It's actually good time for you in London at that point. It's like 11 a.m.
Sweet. Yeah.
Actually,
done.
no. Yeah, like it's like 9 or 9 a.m.
Yeah,
at 6
that
o'clock.
shouldn't be a problem. I'll do that.
Cool. All right. Thanks to Josh and chat, and I know Spacehawks was in there, and I got some other messages as well. And we'll catch you all next time. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye.